Guys, can you hear me? Please let me know. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Please let me know in the chat box. Fine, fine. Uh, okay, guys, let's start the session. Am I audible, right? Okay. Okay, guys, fine. Yesterday I was discussed about some matrices, right? Matrices questions like what you discussed yesterday. Okay, fine. Okay. Now, guys, I hope you idea about know about this number line, right? వినిపించట్లేదా? Check it. Guys, am I audible? Please let me know. Guys, please let me know in the chat box. Am I audible? Okay, fine. Okay, the number line. So how the number line will be? This will be 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, right? And here also, left side also -1, -2, same way, minus infinity. So today and tomorrow we'll solve some questions based on this one. Okay. If we can use this number line, we are going to be solve the questions, some hard level questions by using this one. Some hard level questions. Okay. Guys, question is, this is a Google question, guys. Hard level question. Find the first missing positive integer. Positive integer. Guys, what is the first positive integer? Please let me know. Numbers usually, yes, 0 is not a positive. 0 is neutral actually. Not a positive. Say not positive. Say not negative. Okay, guys. The first positive integer is 1. 1. Okay. Here question is they are asking for the first positive integer. So we have to check between 1 to 9. 1 to 9. Which one is the, if you miss anything, that means that is our answer. This question is finding about the first missing positive integer. So we have to check from the 1 to 9. 1 to 9. Okay. Let's try to understand this one. Let's suppose they have given one array. -1, -2, -3, -100, 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. They have given like this. Guys, here, what is the first positive missing integer here? What is the first positive integer here missing in the first positive? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, the 4 is not there. So 4 is the first positive integer. Right, guys? Guys, here how I'm going to be take the first step, what I will do, which is less than 0, I'm going to make it as a zeros. Let's suppose the -1, this is the less than 0, so I make it as a 0. This is also less than 0, so I make it as a 0. This is also less than 0, I make it as a 0. This is also less than 0, I make it as a 0. Okay, guys. So what I will do, I'm going to store these values in some place. That is, I'm calling as a number line. The number line. I'm taking the number line. This is one array. That is from array side 10 with 0 to 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is the number array. Numbers line array. Okay. Now what I will do? Initially, first iteration, I'm going to be check whether any element is less than 0. I'm going to make it as a 0. In that array itself, I'm going to make it as a 0. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. Okay, fine. Now what I will do? if any number is greater than, any number is greater than 10, sorry, this is not, this is only up to 9 only, right? Greater than 9, which number is greater than 9, I'm going to make that element also 0. So let's suppose in this array, there is some elements like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 also there. What I will do, these are all greater than 10, greater than 9. So these are all elements I am going to make it as a 0. 0. Okay guys, now what we will do? What are the remaining elements here? These are the remaining elements. I am going to be take these elements as the indexes for this number line. This number line. Let's suppose here the 0 value is there. So what I will do, I come to here. What I will do, here 0 is there. I come to 0th index. I put as a 1 here. 1. Here 2 is there, right? I come to here. I make it as a 2. This one is it 1. Here we gave as a 3, right? I come to 3rd index. I make it as a 1. And 7 is there. I come to 7 index. I make it as a 1. And here 9 is there. I come to here and make it as a 1. Okay, guys. Now what I will do? After that, I am going to be iterate through this number line. While iterating, while checking, when I get the first element as 0, I will check from the 1. I will start from the 1 and check for the first element which is 0. Let's suppose here this is 0, this is 0, zeros, right? So while checking, what I will do, when comes to the 4th position, 4th index, I got the value of the 4th is 0. So I will return it as return that index 4. This is the first non-repeating, first missing integer, positive integer. I hope you clear this one, right? Okay, let's suppose I will give you another example here. Then you will understand better. Here, -10, -20, 40, 100, 0, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2. Say large array, let's suppose taken like this. What I am going to be doing here? When there is an element less than 0, I am going to make it as a 0. This is the less than 0. This is also less than 0. And which are the greater than 9, I am going to be make it as a, those also 0s. Right, guys? Now remaining elements, I am going to store these elements in this number array. I am taking number line. We have taken, right, one array 0 to 9. Total 10 elements. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have taken, right? Now what will do? All the elements is 0. When I comes to here, what will happen? 0th index. I am going to set as a, leave it. Okay, set as a 1. Okay. Well, come to here, third index here, right? I'm going to make it as a 1. Here 2 we got, here 1. Here 1 we got, in 1. Again 1 we got, here 1. Like that, 1, 1, 1. Here when 3 came, this value will be 1. Again 3 came, this value will be 1. Again 2 came, this value will be 1. Again 2 came, value will be 1. Now what we have to do? We have completed the given input array. Now we have to traverse to this number line. This is the number line array, right? we are going to be traverse this one. From where we are going to be start with the 1. We are going to be check either 1 value 0. No. So we have to move again. Now I value here. Initially I value here. Now I value here. Here the I value 2. Here the value is 0. No. So I again incremented from here. I is now 3. We are going to be check here. This value is not 0. Now again incremented. You can see these values are zeros, right? Because array default values are zeros. So I value is 4 is 0. When we got the first time, if that particular I equal to 0, then we just return that index. Return of I. What is the I here? 4 is going to be written. Now tell me guys, what is the time complexity and what is the space complexity of this one? Okay, if you didn't understand, wait, I'm going to be implement this one, then tell me. Okay, what we have to take initially, we have to take given one array here, and we are going to be find the length. What is the length? This one, array dot length. Array dot length. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to iterate through the given array. Int I equal to 0, I less than this length, array length, I plus plus. Okay. Now what I have to do? If any element a of I is greater than 0, what I have to do? I have to make that element as a 0. Right, guys? Now what is the next step? If any element is greater than 9, what I have to do? I have to make that elements also 0. Why? Because I need positive integer, not first positive number. I need only integer. Here in this case, it means 0 to 9. Sorry, 1 to 9. First positive number 1 to 9, we have to check. Only 1 to 9. Okay. Now which are the more than 9? We make it as a 0, and more less than 0, we make it as a 0. Okay, we have done this one. Now we have to take one thing. What that one? We have to take number array. Into number line array, right guys? Number line size will be 10. 10. Why guys size will be 10? Because the number will be 0 to 9. Right guys? Integer, sorry. That positive, first positive integer 0 to 9. So total will be 10. So that's why I have taken this number line array. Size will be 10. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to store the array element into the number line. How I am going to be do? For int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. I plus plus. Okay. Now what I have to do? Every time we got the a of I, right? A of I as some value. What is that value? That value, a of I value is index of the number array, number line array. Right guys? I am going to be make it as a 1. Let's suppose I have shown you here. Here you can see this is the actual array. This is the actual array. Here the value here 3 is the value of this array, but this 3 is index of the number line. Right guys? So that's why we have taken a, how I am taking here, this a of I is the value of the a array a, that is index of the number line. So that's why in the brackets I am taking that value. I am making as a 1 here. Guys, understand this line? Please let me know. Guys, have you understand this one? Guys, we have already solved this type of problems. Like frequency, how we have find out guys frequency? We have given one array. Let's suppose 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. They have given one array. Frequency array, how have we taken? We have taken frequency array 0 to 10. Right guys? That time this input array value is going to be index of the frequency array, right? Frequency of this A of I like plus plus. We have taken like this only, right? What is mean by A of I? A of I given index, given array values. That value is index of the frequency array. The same way here, given array A of I, that A of I value is index of the number line. So that's why we have taken that A of I inside the brackets, inside the array bracket, right? So we have made it as a 1 here. I hope you clear this one. So now number line has been updated. Now what we have to do? We have to go through the number line. We have to find it out the elements. For int I equal to 0, I less than number line dot length I plus plus. Right guys, now what you have to do? We have to check if, sorry, here I equal to 1. I am going to be checked with the 1. If any time number line array of I equal to 0 means, what does it mean? That means that value, that index value is missing. Right guys? So written of I mean that index, this value is missing. Okay, now tell me what is the time complexity and what is the space complexity of this program? Guys, this is a hard level question, guys. This question asked multiple times in a Google interview. Guys, please let me know what is the time complexity and what is the space complexity of this one. Guys, I'm expecting your replies in the chat box. What the time complexity and space complexity? Yes. Time complexity will be O of n. O of n. Space will be O of 1. Guys, why O of 1? Because here I am taking the number line size is 10. This is always 10. Let's suppose here input size is 1000, 1 million also. I am taking this number array always 10. Right, guys? We have already solved this type of question like a find the frequency. Let's suppose they have given one character array like A, B, C, like that. We have to find the element, I mean frequency. That time what we have taken? We have taken that char array, I mean that frequency array size is 26. Why we have taken 26? Because the character is 26. If the input size is increasing also, but this character, this frequency array size is not going to be changed. So that's why we called as a, this one is a just, yes, O of 1. Why O of 1? No extra space is taking. We are taking the space, but that is a constant. I hope you're clear on this one. Okay, this is the hard level question, guys. Try to understand this one. Sorry, sir, we check the 0. I didn't understand, sir. Okay, fine. Let's implement this one in the Eclipse. That is okay. Time complexity. We're checking means that is time complexity. So often, every time we are not repeating, right? Like here you can clearly see time complexity. Only one for loop only, right? This is one for loop. So O of n plus this is one for loop O of n. Right, guys? So what will be happen? Let's suppose this is also O of n. Whatever O of n plus O of n plus O of n. Total will be O of n. Time complexity will be O of n. Space complexity here we are not using any extra space. We are using, but that is a constant space. Guys, constant space is different. Space size is increasing, that is different. If anybody asks you like you are using here number line equal to 10, that is you have taking array, taking an extra array. How it is? It is constant space. of n how? You have to explain him like, because if input size is also increasing, but this number line array size is not increasing, it is constant. So that's why we called as a, this is constant space. If you explain him like that, so he may think like you are very good at fundamentals. I hope you clear. Fine, guys. Guys, if you never think like the examiner is always right. Okay, you are also right. You have to explain him why he is wrong. That's why you will get the good positive feedback. If you tell him like, sir, you are correct, that's not a bad thing. You can tell him like, if we, because examiners also like all the guys are very good. Okay, you have to just explain. If may ask you, sometimes I have explained your two pointers. I have used while loop, inside while loop. Guys, here also let's suppose start less than end, here also some start less than end. What is the time complexity of this one? This complexity of n only, because it is not going to be it is going to be checked where start and end is going to be meet. Up to only it is going to be checked. After that it comes out. So time complexity of n only. If somebody tell you two while loop, two loops, that means O of n square, some examiner told it like that, you have to explain him like that. Like we are not going to be run after when we meet start and end point. If you explain like this, so you will be like get a positive feedback. Try to remember this one. Okay, let's implement this one. Positive integer. Okay. First positive integer we are going to be find. That's why I'm taking the static method. I need to return which is the first one. So that's why I'm here. I'm taking the int as a return type. I'm going to be call that method name as a find. Find. So I need here one array. Okay. Return of 0. Okay. What I have to do? We need here initially one number line, right guys? Number line. New int of 10. Okay, fine. What we have to do? First for loop, we have to check whether there is any elements is less than 0. What we have to do? We have to make it that value, make it as a zeros, right guys? Array of I equal to 0, right? What the other condition I told you? If any element, if array of I is greater than 9, that case also what we have to do? We have to make it as a zeros. Right guys, now it says a first loop is completed. Now what we have to do? Again we have to iterate through the same array. Same array, what we have to do? We have to store those elements. Yes, that is also fine. No issues. Yes. What we have to do here? If array of, we can do like this. Number line of, otherwise you can do it like this. Int val equal to array of I. Array of I. Now what we have to do? Number line of that val equal to 1. Equal to 1. What I did here? Here I get the value from the array of I. Array, for each element we are getting the value. What the values will be? Maybe either 0 or either 1 to 9. Right guys? So that's why we are going to be store the values as a 1. Now number line also we have updated. Number line array also we have updated. Now what we have to do? We have to do actual thing. If we miss anything in the number line, I'm taking from the 1 I less than number line dot length I plus plus. Okay, if any time if I get that number line value like I is equal to 0, that means that value, that index value is missing, right guys? So that's why I'm just writing that index. Okay guys, now we have implemented our actual thing. Now try to test this one. Okay, I have given one array here. Check guys, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 8 comma 9 comma 10 comma 11 comma 0 comma 23 32 45, like that. You can give any numbers, no issues. Okay, now we are going to be find this one. Int val equal to that find of array method. Okay, it is storing the val, right? Value. Now I am going to be print out that one, printing that one val. So what the value here missing? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, but 7 is missing. Let's check here. We got the 7 here. I hope you clear this one. Let's suppose I have taken here minus 100, minus 100, 32, minus 11, minus 2. Like you can give any number, no issues. Minus. So I have given number of different numbers. These are all the not sorted arrays. You can see this is not sorted array. I have given this one. See, still 7 is coming away. 7 is the first positive number missing. Guys, here I am taking the 1. Here 1 is missing, right? Now 1 is missing. Let's check what will happen. It came as a 1. Guys, understand? Guys, in the question, I mean, when they given your test cases, at least definitely one number will be missing. That is between 1 to 9. Okay, guys. That is the actual question, Google question, guys. This one. Here, what we have used just a number line. Here you can see directly I have given the one constant value. This number line size is always 10. That's not depend on the this input size. Let's suppose here I have given 1 comma 1. Here input array size is just 2. But here this value is changed. Number line array value is changed. Size is not changed, right? This 10 is always same. Let's check. We got a 2 here. Right, guys? I hope you understand this one. Here you can see 2 is came. I have given 2, 3. Supposed to be answer would be 4. Guys, understand this one? Please let me know. I hope you clear this one, right? Here clearly you can see this is one for loop, so open. This is one for loop, so the open. This is one for loop, open. Total open plus open plus open. Total would be open. Time complexity. What about the space complexity? Here we are using the extra space, but this extra space is a constant space. Right, guys? If we change this input array value input also, this extra space is not going to be changed. This is the constant one. 10 is constant one. So the space complexity would be O of 1. For that one, we have to do another thing. Like, let's suppose they have given you only positive integer. Let's suppose they have given you like 1 to. There is other simple way is there. I will tell you that one. Let's suppose they have given. 1 minute, guys. Hello. 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 10 నిమిషాలు క్లాస్ చెప్పండి. అదే 10 నిమిషాలు చేస్తాను. No, this is the optimization. How we have done? We have done open. Actually, here we can do optimization. When we can do optimization, let's suppose they have given numbers, only positive number. Let's suppose they have given 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you do the XOR operation, what will you do? Even XOR also O of n, that is okay, fine. O of n only we are going to be do XOR also. But what if you have given like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, like that, and minus numbers also I have given. That time this won't work, XOR won't work. Right, guys? And second thing, the optimization O of n times can be done, but they're supposed to be, they have to give one condition. That condition supposed to be only that array is only positive numbers and no duplicate numbers. Let's suppose they have given like this 6 and 7 and 9 they have given. Here clearly we can see 8 is missing, right? So there is a one formula, one like we have to find out first maximum value, and how we are going to be get the sum equal to n into max plus 1 by 2. Right, guys? Here also it can be done by this is O of n time, but how we are going to be find the maximum value? Maximum value also we have to iterate through the every element, right? So that time also time complexity will be O of n. Right, guys? Yes, n into n plus 1 by 2. Yes, right. O of n. But time complexity, O of n. Space complexity also O of 1. Here also same thing. Right, guys? But that if you use the n into n plus 1 by 2, that won't applicable for if we given the duplicate values. If we given the minus like negative numbers, it won't work. Right, guys? But this approach will work for any number. If you done in a LeetCode, it can be solved by at least 99%, runs faster than others. Because here we are now using only O of n, one thing, and second, we are not taking extra space. We are taking only constant space. I hope you clear on this one, right? Fine, guys. Okay. This question is same based on the number line only, but little bit twist is there. Let's suppose they have given number of intervals. Guys, what does it mean by number of intervals? Like it has a start value, it has the end value. Okay. It has number of things like a start and number of things. So how we are going to be take that one? We are going to be take that is as a one matrix, two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array. Let's suppose here interval equal to how we are going to be take. Let's suppose. Wait a second, guys. Let's suppose they have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6. Like that they have given. Let's suppose. See here every row, like everything will show the two things. This is the start. This is the end of that particular interval. This is also start. This is also end. This first value is start and second value is end. Right, guys? Now we need to line. Wait a second, guys. Guys, am I audible? By mistakenly click on the mute button. Am I audible? Clear, right? Okay, fine. So if you use this one, if you don't know about other things like a OOPS concept, those things, this is the better to solve this one using the number line. Guys, this is also hard level question, guys. Hard level question. This is also hard level question. Okay. Now what we have to do? We need one number line. But that number line array, from where to like where I have to start, where I have to end. I need to get the end value, right? How I'm going to get the end value? Let's suppose here they have given the start values and end values. You can clearly check every interval, end value is more, right? End value is higher than the start value. Every element you can see clearly end value is higher than the start value. So if I compare all the end values one by one, I will get the maximum value, right guys? That maximum value I am going to be set for the size of this number line. I will show you how we are going to be do that one. Okay, let's suppose here we can directly take it as a here number size is 8. So I am going to be create one array size is 8. Here 8. So 0, 1, 2, 3, like that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, I am taking extra 1 also. 9 also I am taking. I will tell you why this is needed. I will tell you later this one. We have to take at least plus 2 elements. Because like here the maximum value 8. Right? 8 is the maximum value. If you take array size 8, what will happen? 8 value will be there. No. Because length is 8. That means highest index value will be 7. I need 8 also. So that's why I'm taking here plus 1. But here I'm taking one more extra. Why means I want to go after this is the last element. Let's suppose 8 is the last element. I have to go next and going to be check whether any other elements is there or not. I'm going to be check from here. So that's why I will tell you while implementing the problem, you will understand. Okay, now I have taken the one number line. Now what I will do? I am going to do one thing here. I iterate through the every interval. I will get the start and end value. Here I got the start value is 1. So when I got the value start value, I am going to put that index. Here I am taking it. This is the start. Start value is 1. I come to that index here. Here the start value. That value I am going to be update with the 1. 1. Now what I will do? I am going to be next end value. End value is here 2. That index I am go and I am update with that 2. So every interval, what I am going to be do? Start value, I am going to be update with the 1. Start value update with the 1. End value, I am going to be update with the 2. Here also you can check 3 is there, right? I have 3. This is the start value. I am going comes to the third index. I am going to make it as a that index as a 1. What I will do here? Here 4 is the end value. So that I will come to here, fourth index, and make it as a 2 here. Again 7 and 8. 7 value is a 1 and 8 value will be 2. Right guys? How I am done this one? I hope you clear this one. This is a very simple thing. Guys, you have understand, right? Please let me know. Guys, please let me know, guys. Have you understand this one? How I have done? This is a simple thing. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's suppose. Guys, wait a second, guys. Okay. Guys, have you clear on this one, right? I hope you clear. Please let me know, guys. Okay. Sometimes what will happen in the question itself, they will give you like the start index and end index. What will be same? Let's suppose they have given like this. Like they have given like 0, 0. They have given 0, 0. And they have given another thing like a 1, 2. Another thing is like a 2, 4. Here 0, 0 is same, right? What we have to do? The same element, start and end is the same, right? So that element, that type of element, I am going to be make it as a 3 here. Make it as a 3. Other elements is same. Why? Because I want to know which is the start, which one is the start, which one is the end based on the given element. Given the number line, we are putting the some elements, right? Based on the, if suppose if we get the 3, that means start value and end value of that index, that interval is 3, means same. If get the 1, that means it has a start of the particular interval. If you get the 2, that means end of the one interval. Same like that. If you get the 1, that means if you get the 1 means that is the start of one interval, and if you get the 2, that means this is 1. Please let me know this is the end of the one interval. So we are going to be do in this way. In this way we are going to be do. Let's try to. Guys, have you clear on this one? How I am doing? Boy, I have taken 3. Let's suppose they have given some interval like a 3, 0, 0. Or otherwise they have given some interval like a 1, 1. What I will do? I am going to be make that element as a initially 3. Okay, guys. Clear on this one? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now what I have to do? While we updated the value, right? We have just updated the number line. Let's suppose this is the 0 to 7. We have updated here value. Let's suppose this is the 3. This is the 1. This is the 2. Let's suppose there are some 1 and 2. Let's suppose we have taken like this. Right, guys? So what we have to do while try, this is the number line. This is the number line. This is the number line. What will happen, guys? While traversing, we are going to be taking the values. Let's suppose if any number line equal to 3, what we are going to be do? We are thinking like this is the not part of middle of anything. Here you can see, let's suppose there is one thing I have given here. Let's suppose this is the 1, this is the 2. Here let's suppose 0, 1, 2. The here let's suppose taken one interval like this, 0 to 2. Another interval is like a 1, 1. How I'm going to be update 0, 0 means 1, right? I'm getting the start value. This is the start value, right? So I'm updating with the 1 here. This is the end value, right? I'm going to be updating with the 2. This is 1, 1. Both are same. I'm going to be update this one. Now while traversing the number array, what I will take? I'm going to be take the start index. First start index when I got the start index with 0. Right, guys? What I will do next, I will traversing, I got here 3. So this one equal index, I am taking as the equal index. Equal index is a 1. Next, we got a 2 index, right? This is the n index equal to 2. Right, guys? What I am going to be check? This equal element, if equal element, middle of the start and end, that means what does it mean? This is between this one, so no need of this one, because we have measured that one into the this do, because 0 to 2 means between 1 is there, right? So 1, 1 will be available between the 0 to. So that's why what I am going to be check. First, when there is a 3 means equal index, I am going to be check whether that is part of, like, that is the middle of the start and end. Okay, guys. Here it comes to this question. Here we got the first first equal index. This is the start index, this is the end index, right guys? You can check this equal index is part of the middle of the start index and end index. No, it is not. So that's why we are going to be print here the one index as a 0, 0. In this case, what will happen? In this case, output will be start to end only because this equal index middle of this one. So we will omit this equal index. Here the output will be 1, 2. But this case, what will happen, guys? In this case, output will be 0, 0. Why? Because this equal index is not middle of the start and index. Now, what will the next index start and end? So we are going to be print this 1, 2. This 1, 2. This is the one index, this is the second index. And what are the other things? Fourth one again start and fifth one is the end. So one again 4 and 5. Guys, understand how I have done? Please let me know how I have done this one. Guys, have you understand or can I explain again? Can I repeat again? Please let me know, guys. Guys, this is the number array. We have given some values. Let's suppose 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's they have given 0. This is the zeroth value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now 0, 0 came equal index. So I'm put as a 3. 1, 2 came. 1 is here. 2 is here. 3 came. 3 is here. 3 means start 1. So 1. 4 means end, means this fourth index is 2. Right, guys? You can clearly check while iterating to the number array, this array, when we get equal index like 3, that means we are going to be check. It is the middle of the next start and end index. If it is the part of, let's suppose here, another one I am taking here. You're taking, this is the 1. This is the 3. Let's suppose you can take it like this. This is the start index. This is the equal index. This is the end index. That means 0 to 2 is one interval and 1, 1 is another interval. Right, guys? Guys, please let me know. Have you understand this one? How I am taking this one? Guys, please let me know. Yes. We are going to be check the elements. Okay, now fine. Now what I have to do? What I have to do? Next thing. If suppose, this is the second case. Let's suppose they have given some indexes like this. 1, 2, 3. Another index is 2 to 4. Another index is like a 5 to 6. They have given. Let's tell me, usually what we can measure here in these 3 intervals, what we can measure. Guys, see here, I have taken one number array. This is the one number array. Start from 0 to maximum value here 6. So this is the 6. This is the 1. This is the 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here 1 came. So that's why one value will be start. Here I am taking the 1. Here 3 came. 3 will be 2. Right, guys? Here again 2 came. 2 here starting. Here I am putting as a 1. Here 4 came. That is the end value. And 5 is 1 here. And 6 is 2 here. Right, guys? Now tell me here what I supposed to take start index, what I have take to end index. Please let me know, guys. Please let me know. Guys, here you can clearly see these are all 1 to 4. 1 to 4 we can measure because this is 1. Let's suppose this is the 3. And second will be start from here 2 to 4, right? Will be start here. So how can we measure? We can measure all like this, right? We can measure. Right, guys? So this all will be measured output 1 to 4. Guys, understand this one? How this is going to be measured? Because if there is anything is overlapped, so that mean we can call it as a, that is possibility. We can measure those things. If there is an here, you can clearly see this is overlapped. So that's why we are going to be measure this one. So what I will take here? Here I am taking 1 and the last value here the 4. This is all I am taking as a 1 interval. I hope you clear this one. But the problem is here. But what the problem is here? Here, let's suppose I am taking here another one. Let's suppose I am taking 1, 1, 1, 4, one thing. Another thing, 2, 3 I am taking. 2, 3 I am taking. Okay, now tell me. Here 0, 1, 2, 3. Right, guys? 1 to 4. Like I need another one also. 4 also there. Okay. 0 I am taking as a here 1. I am putting as a 1 here as a 1. This because this is the start. Here 4. 4 is the end. Here I am making as a 2. I am making as a 2. Here 2 is game. So this is the start one. So here I am putting as a 1. Here I am putting as a 2. Right, guys? Some guys, same way, but how here we can clearly differentiate where if it is the first it came and 2 is game. Sometimes we may confuse like 1, 3 while implementing may confuse like a 2, 3 or 2, 4. These many possibilities is there, right? So instead of to confusing with all the thing, what I will do simply if there is any start index, any end index, if you get what I'm going to do in a number line, I'm going to make the start to end. Let's suppose I got a start here. Let's suppose this is the start. This is the end. What I will do between all the elements, I'm going to make it as a 1. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. The end value I'm going to be make it as a 2. Why you guys? Because this one sometimes we may confuse here like 1, 2 or 2, 3 or 2, 4. Like while implementing we may face confusion here. So instead of that one, what I'm doing, I'm going to make all the elements as a 1 except the end value. And second thing, let's suppose here it came as a 1, 4. Let's suppose I have one thing here. Let's suppose here I have taken as a 1, 6, one index. Another index is like a 2, 8. What I am going to do? I am going to do 1 to 6 as a all 1 to 5 all the elements make it as a 1 and the sixth element make it as a 2 here. Here 2. Now what I have to do when it comes to here 2 to 8 all elements I am going to make it as a 1s. Like again here 1 is a 2, 1, right? 2 is 1, this one, this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1 and other also 1, 1. 1 except 8. 8 value when it comes to 8, I make it as a 2. So now I can clearly say first one when it comes, I am taking as a that is the start value. When came the last index, that is I am making as a end value. Here you can see only 1, 2 is there. So here there is a 2 2s is there. So people may confuse while implementing. Some test cases may fail because while in any way we can implement also when we are going to be get the 2 number of 2s we will get a fail. So instead of that one we have taken as a when first one came that one we are taking as a start. When last one is came here one first one is like only 1 2, right? 1 2 is came that one we are making as a end. Let's try to implement this one though you will understand. You will clearly understand. Okay, guys, fine. Okay, now what they have given one interval. Interval means that is two-dimensional array. Right, guys? I need number line, but I need a maximum value. Maximum value. How I am going to get the maximum value? I have to iterate through this interval. Interval I less than up to length, this interval length, I am iterate, and I am going to be check if there any value like this matrix or this interval of, sorry, this is the interval of I and 1. Why, guys, 1? Because 0th value is the start value and one value is the end value, right? Compare the start value, end value is always higher or equal, right? So directly I am taking the here 1. 1 means this is the end value is greater than max. If this is the truth, what does it mean? Max will be int of ij, right, guys? Sorry, I1. Guys, in this way I am going to be get the maximum value. Now what I have to do? I need one number line. Int number line array equal to new int of max plus 2. Max plus 2. Try to remember this one because we want to get the last element. Sometimes we are getting the like array out of bound index. So better to take plus 2 instead of the plus 1. I will tell you while implementing, I will give you the example so you will understand why I am taking. Okay, next what I have to do? I have to iterate through the every index, every interval, right, guys? Int I equal to 0, I less than interval length, I plus plus. Okay, here every time you can see clearly start value will be interval of I comma 0. This is I, guys. And end value will be interval of I comma 1. Okay, we got start to end. Now what I have to do? What I have done doing from until start to end. Every element I am making the 1 except the end value. End value I am going to be make it as a 2. Let's check. So what I will do? I am calling the one method from here. Let's suppose make or set once. I am calling a method here. Here I am giving the number line and start index and end index. Okay, what I am going to be do here? Here every element, that element number line. Here we have to take for loop, right? For loop int I equal to start to end. I equal to here start. I less than end. I plus plus. What I am going to do? Every element in the number line. Every element I am making as a 1 here. Okay, it will be done. So the last element, end element, what I am to do? I am going to be do number element of end equal to 2. Equal to 2. So I hope you clear this one. Then what I have to do? Other thing, if start equal to end, in this case, what I have to do? I have to directly put number value end equal to, or end or start, you can take anything as a 3. But here the one condition, if there is a middle of the start and end value, like what I have to do? I am going to be check first one whether it is number of end not equal to 1 or not equal to 2, because if 1 or 2, that means it's already this equal value, equal interval already between the start and end value. So that's why I'm going to be check initial year. If not equal 1 or 2, then only we are going to be put as a 3 year. I hope you clear this one. Now what I have to do next step? I'm going to be iterate to the number line, and print the values, based on the start and end values. I'm going to be implement that, so you will understand better. 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to be implement this one. Okay. I'm going to be made this one. This is the static method. I don't want written anything, so void, and I called as a mesh, this one mesh method. And I need here one matrix, right? Interval matrix, interval. Okay. Now, first thing what we need max value, right, guys? So that's why I'm taking integer dot min value. Maximum value I need, so that's why I'm taking as a min value. Okay, guys. Now, what is the next thing I have to do? I have to check, I have to iterate through the interval. I need to check the which is the maximum value. So how I am going to be do that one? If any element like interval of I comma 1, second one means second one, right? 0, 1, 2 elements is there. 0 means start, 1 means end. If any time it is a greater than max, that means max equal to interval of same element, interval of this element, right, guys? Now I hope you clear maximum how I am getting. Now what I do? I need to create one number line array. Max plus 2. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to iterate to the interval. I need to check the element like a start and end. After the based on the start and end, I want to update the values in the number line. So how I am going to be do? On for loop. Okay, we got the for loop interval dot length. Okay. Now we know how to get the start value and how to get the end value. This is the start value, intervals of I and 0. This will give first value, it gives the start value. Now I need end value. End value, how I'm going to be get? I 1. Okay. Now what I have to do? I need to call a method from here, like set values. I'm called as a method name as a set values. I am sending the number line, comma, int start index to end index. Here I need to implement this one. This is the static method, and I know no need to written anything, so that's why void. So here one parameter is a number line, and another one is int start, and another one is int end. Okay, guys. Now what I have to do? I have to check for this. I have to update from start to end. So that's why I need one for loop here. Right, guys? For loop I equal to start here, from start to end. This value will be end. Okay, what I have to do? Every number line element of I equal to 1. Okay, I have done. And what I have to do for the last element? Last element I have to make it as a 2. I equal to 2. Guys, some cases what will happen, guys? There may be possibility if start equal to end. Start equal to end. In this case, what we have to do? We have to just make it as a that element as 3. Right, guys? I told you why we have to do 3. And we are going to be check whether that element, guys, I'm going to be make, this is writing there before. I'm going to be check this number line of start, or you can write anything, start or int, both are same values, right? You can take anything. Start not equal to 1 or number line of start not equal to 2. I'm taking as the end. Both supposed to be there here. Okay. That means it is not part of the middle element. So that's why I'm just updating the values as a 3. Right, guys? We have set here. Now what we have to do? We have third thing. We have to iterate through this group. Right, guys? Number length, I'm going to be iterating thing. I'm taking outside 2 elements, guys. Start index as a start is a -1. Int end is same also -1. Okay, guys. Now what I'm going to be do? If number line of I equal to 1, I'm going to make it as a this start will be I, because I got the first element where we have to start. Here you can clearly see when there is a start element, I'm setting as a 1, right? Here you can see 1, right? So that's why I'm going to be check 1. And what is the other condition? If once check na, I no need to update again. So that's why start equal to -1. Guys, understand this one, because I have shown you in one example. Here you can see 1 1 2 2 is there, right? 1 1 here number of ones 1 1 1 1 and 2. If I first time only I have to take starting value. If I take where there is a 1, if I take now, so I start value is going to be changed. I don't want to change that value, so that's why only I need to take when there is a first value. How I am going to be take the first value? Because I am going to be check start value equal to -1. Initially we have taken -1, right? So that's why I am taking this one. What is the other case? If number line of I equal to 2, what does that mean, guys? 2 means end equal to I, because we got that index as a, guys, check this, that index as a end for that one. So now what we have to do? We have to print that one. How we are going to be check? Whether start supposed to be not equal to 1, end value not equal to -1. In this case, what I am going to be do? Guys, what I am going to be do? I am going to be print the start value and end value. Right, guys? Let's check how I am going to be print this one. Start and what I have to do? I have printed the first interval. So that's why after that I'm going to be make it as a start value is 0. So start value is -1 and end value is -1. Guys, this is a brute force approach. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to test it out. How we are going to be tested this? Int one matrix intervals equal to, we have to take number of things here. Let's suppose I have given as a 0, 0. Let's suppose I have given as a 1, 4. Here I am giving as a 2, 3. Here I am giving as a 4, 5. 4, 5. I am calling the merge method here. From merge method, I am going the intervals here. Let's check what will happen. I am trying to print it out. Guys, what we got here? Clearly you can check. we got wrong output, right? 1, 4 we got. Here it's supposed to be 1 to 4 and 4 to 5, right guys? So it is come to supposed to 1 to 5 only, because all are merged. We did some mistakes here. While we are updating, we have did some mistakes here. Let's rectify it one. Let's rectify. What we have done the mistake here? Let's suppose here the first value 1, 4. So 1, 2 supposed to be, wait guys, I am trying to print here that number line. After that, we can check where the mistake is. Number line. Let's check here. We can print it that one. 0, 0. Here it's supposed to be 0, 1, 2. Here what the array we have given here? 2, 3. So 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 4. 4 to 5. 4 to 5 is fine. The 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also fine. 1, 2, 4. 0, 1, 2. So what is happening here? We have first updated these values, and second time when it comes 2, 3, that value is going to be updated here. It seems, right, guys? 0, 1, 2, 3. The end value, sorry, when it's the end value, it is going to be updated. So we are going to be change that value here. We are adding the number n equal to 2, right? We are going to be check that value. If number line value, let's suppose let's suppose not equal to 1. Here the end value not equal to 1. In that case, we can update. That is mean. You can check, guys. Guys, have you understand this one? This array 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have given, right? Suppose here I have given. Guys, this is the hard level question, so that's why a little bit confusing this one. I have given 1, 3. Next one 2, 4. And next one 4, 5. Right, guys? Let's check here. This is the number line. So let's suppose here 1, 2, 3. This is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's suppose taken like this. So 1, 2, 3. So this is all the 1, 2, 3. Next 2, 4. 2, 4. Next one is a 4, 5. 4, 5. Let's check, guys. These all are merged or not? So we can represent it as one array 1 to 5. These all will be equal to 1 to 5. Right, guys? So that's why our output is here 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Guys, please tell me what is the time complexity of the what is the space complexity here? And tell me one thing. This is a brute force, guys. It is not optimized solution. I will tell you optimized solution tomorrow. Now just tell me what is the space and what is the time complexity of this one. Guys, please let me know what is the space and what is the time complexity of this one. I'm expecting your message in the chat box. It's not a O of n space. It is a more than that. Okay, I will tell you. Guys, here, here we are calling the one for third one for what we are doing. We have to updating. We are calling the another one. Here also we are calling one for loop, right? One for loop. Here also we are calling one for loop. This is absolutely O of n times. But what is about this one? This is not going to be run in a n times, guys. It is run in a end minus start.
That's it.
It will be k. Let's suppose k. This is O of n into O of k. O of k. O of n into O of k. Guys, this means not O of n. It is more than O of n. Sometimes in the worst case, O of k suppose maybe O of n. In that case, what will happen? O of n into O of n. That's why O of n square is fine. Sanjay, you are correct. O of n square. Guys, what about the space complexity of this one? What is the space complexity? What is the space complexity of this one? Please let me know. Guys, please let me know what is the space complexity of this one. We are taking one extra array, right? Extra array. That size is maximum of input, right? So that's why it's not O of n. Actually, it's not a O of n. It is O of max. O of max. Why I am calling as a max? Let's suppose there is number of intervals. Let's suppose 1 2 1 3 0 0 1 4 2 3 3 3 like 3 4 like that. There are the number of things is there. This is the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is there. But what I am taking just maximum value. What is the maximum here? Here 4 is the maximum. Almost I am taking the O of 4. That means O of max. In the worst case, may be equal to O of n. Guys, understand this one, time and space complexity. Guys, this is a little bit confusing. So that's why this is the odd level question, guys. Odd level. As of now, we have done almost like a O of n. Not I'm telling a equal to O of n, but almost done to O of n times. Tomorrow I'm going to be explained by using the some sorting method. Sorting method. We are going to be solve that problem O of n log n. So from we are going to be reduced from the O of n into k to O of n log n. This is the little bit path will be same only, but sometimes here k maybe goes up to n. In that case, O of n square this will be, but here O of n log is a better better solution in that case. So tomorrow I am going to be explain this one. Along with this, I am going to be explain number of platforms question and number of classrooms. These are all almost similar, not same. Similar questions these are. And explain today about number line, right? Based on the number line only, these also we are going to be explained. Okay, guys, I'm ending the session now. If you guys have any queries, please let me know. I'm ending the session. Okay, I hope you clear. Guys, this is a little bit confusing, but no need to worry because this is the O of n square. So while implementing, you are going to be implement by using the O of n log n. That is the better. Yes, I will send those things. I forgot maybe. I will send. Okay, I'm ending the session. Thank you, guys.